Discussion action on Donna Keller's resignation. Ms. Keller is signed up to speak. She has the floor.
Well, I have a few things to say, like some people do. And to begin, I'd like to start out with what Stephanie had to say to everyone when she resigned. She said out when she was elected that with one exception, the board did what they set out to do when I was elected, which was to make it so uncomfortable for me that I would quit. Well, congratulations. Well, uncomfortable? Haven't all of us been uncomfortable here in this room before? How many times does Jim get a call at his job that could get him fired? Because I know he's gotten over 20 calls a day. And instead of saying, I'm busy, he usually answers the phone. Uncomfortable? How many times have we sat here with people commenting about what he does and what he tries to say? How many times have I been in this office, customers come in, griping about their water bill or griping about the board members? What do? Yeah, I called the cops once. What about Crossett when she was in here before she took office? And she sat in here and tried to belittle me every day. How many times had Mr. Crossett sat in front of the little glass window staring in at me until finally I would say, Mr. Crossett, can I help you? What he did, called me names. Just tore me up and down. We've all felt uncomfortable. That's part of this job. Another thing, you say that we do this for the people. What people? Well, do you think myself, comes down here on the weekends to get the water bills out on time, at night to get everything done for the board meetings? Do you think I want to, I don't do this for you guys? I can get a job anywheres. Anywheres. But, so we've all been uncomfortable with everything. And yes, Jim, he has a license that does almost what Mike does. The times he's been out there in the middle of the night helping digging up frozen lines. Matt and Jim does this for the people. He is our leader, and he does this because he does it for the people, not because he likes getting out in the cold. Pam, she does this. She has a water license also. She knows what goes on in this town. And she does this because she also has the knowledge to help people. Lendine, he has a lot of patience with people, and that is why he is here, and he's helping these people. He has sat here and talked to many and many people, trying to calm people down, including myself. Matt, he used to be a lawyer. He knows the law, and he will stay up day in and day out to help people about AG's opinions, about anything, the ordinances. So we do it for the people. We don't do it for ourselves. We don't do all this stuff because we enjoy getting griped at, out in the cold, volunteering. No. Only one person on the board tried to help her. What? Every time I got a call from her, I ran down here. And then, because they were trying to find something I was doing wrong, went to Lendine one day. Oh, we're out of paper. What? He calls me. There's no way. There's a whole box of paper back there. Sure enough, I come down. there it was. I opened that back door, there sat the box. But because they didn't see it in the front office, we keep everything back there. If we kept everything in the front office, that would look like a messy, tacky place. I mean, so, yeah, I helped. It's just that they weren't willing to take my help. So, I say again though, let me ask you, are people on this board the only people that do things wrong? Let me quote some ordinances. Ordinance number 1, pet tags. You know how many people bought a pet tag? I can count them on my hand, one hand. You know how many people have livestock in this town? Another ordinance. Curfew. How many kids are out in the middle of the night? Because I've seen them in the little corner house. Curfew. ATV. All those things. They're here to go from one place to another, not to race up and down the street. Another ordinance. I can keep on. So when you go home tonight, I want you to take a look at your own backyard instead of looking in our backyard. And if you want to read the ordinances, it's been in here the whole time. You guys know that. Thank you, Jim. I hope you guys have a nice time. And good luck.
Thank you.